Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Recently, Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan Chase, caused a furor because he was saying people need to stop being lazy and work a 60-hour work week. I work a 60-hour work week, and I'm going to tell you why I think it's worth it. For a time. Dr. Jordan Peterson said people who work 10% more over the lifetime of their careers tend to make about 40% more. This is for a lot of obvious reasons. When I do my 10 to 14 hour days, per day I have between 1 and 3 hours that are taken up. Actually, it's more like 2 to 3. At least 2 to 3 hours a day are taken up with driving, lunch, talking to clients, setup and tear down. And the time spent actually working is not, a full 10 hours or 14 hours, obviously. If I already have that blocked out, say in an 8-hour day, I already have 2 hours that are taken up just with driving and talking to clients, then that makes it more like 6 hours of actually working. Therefore, if I work an extra 2 hours, that's an extra third more of actually working, which equates to hundreds of dollars a day, which means over $1,000 a week, which means 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 more because I'm working an extra couple hours a day. You then combine with how I set things up with the schedule and all of these things, less driving, more working, more of a consolidated area, etc. It really starts to compound from there. There have been times I've clocked in a 15-hour day, 2 hours of talking to clients. That's a story for a different video. And then also there's just the time value of money. Again, subject for a different video. But if in your 20s and 30s you work 60-hour weeks pretty consistently for 10, 15, 20 years, again, I take off for 3 months a year, so I really get back into the groove of thing when I can hit it hard at work. But you know what it's like. I mean, I'm 33 years old now. I remember in my teens and my 20s, I would do these god-awful long days of partying, especially in Europe during a weekday, not get home until 6 a.m., all this stuff. And I think back now, oh man, how did I do it? Well, it's the same thing with work. If instead of working 40 hours a week your whole life, why not just front load it? Why not do 60 hours a week? Well, you're young and you're broke and you're energetic. Why not just do it? Do something that's worthwhile and productive, grows your skills, all of these things. But if you can front load the work, it's not going to be directly proportionate, just like the percentage you work is not going to be the percentage you work extra is not going to be in direct proportion to the extra you get back, especially over time. So if you can front load your work while you're young, 60-hour weeks, then by the time you're 50, especially with investments, picking a good spouse, things like that, then you're working 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week, 20 hours a week, just to survive. The rest of the time you golfing, spending time with your kids, your whole family. What is it that you actually want to do? So I'm a proponent of living life right now and not trying to mortgage the present in hopes for a future. I don't think that actually pays, but it's really worked for me, and it seems to have worked for a lot of people I've read about and heard about and talked to, is front loading your work years. It's not the grind, but doing that while you can has such exponential payoff in the future. And working a 60-hour work week in your 20s and your 30s, it's kind of like going out in Europe for the month of Carnival and, 3, 4, 5 days a week, you party from 8 p.m. till 8 a.m. You can do it. And the payoff is So worth it. I hope this has brought you value. Please like, comment, subscribe. Love to read the comments. I'm a small enough channel where I actually can and do. We'll see y'all next time.